So, what is the most controversial skill in Dungeons and Dragons? Well, Dungeon Master Doom won't lead you on. The most controversial skill in all of Dungeons and Dragons is the swim skill. Well, how is this a controversial skill? Well, in medieval times, most people swam in the nude. But that's not what is controversial about this skill at all. Now, what's controversial about this skill is most dungeon masters won't allow a player character to swim unless they have the skill. And I think that's mostly because most people today, there are many people today who actually can't swim. But back in medieval times, swimming was how most people bathed. So, with that skill, I'll allow people to swim in calm water automatically. Although I do still add, make them roll against difficulty checks in rapid water and stormy water. But that's not where the real controversy is in the swim skill. And the controversy is about swimming with armor. Now, in every game I've played, I have never allowed anyone to swim with armor on, and every dungeon master I've talked to agrees. Is if you enter water with armor on, you will immediately sink and drown. But there's always that one player that says, can't I just swim with my armor for like a couple rounds, 2 or 3 rounds? And dungeon masters always say, no, that's impossible. The armor will weigh you down and you will automatically sink. Now, as I've been working on my homebrew game, I've done some research into the swim skill. And Dungeon Master Doom discovered historical evidence of knights from the medieval ages who actually swam in the water with armor on. Indeed! Well, yes, I'll read this to you. This is how I have it written. It is not impossible for a skilled swimmer to swim while wearing armor. In some kingdoms, knights prove their athletic skills by swimming with armor. This is considered by some to be one of the 7 agilities. So swimming with armor was part of an obstacle course for knights to prove their strength. And one of the tasks in this test of the 7 agilities was to swim through a pool while wearing your armor. So it was indeed done, but it is extremely difficult. But with this historical evidence, and if you're playing a high fantasy campaign, well, you have a reason to allow it now. So I made these rules. Let's see, what was it? You may attempt to swim with armor while in calm water, and you must have a strength of 15 or more, and you may only swim with light or medium armor. Your speed score is penalized by 1 foot, and you must make a skill roll each round to keep from drowning. So it's a huge thing. You're taking a big risk when you're swimming with armor, because if you fail, you have to make a constitution check. And if you fail the Constitution check, your hit points will automatically decrease to 0, and you will fall unconscious and begin to drown. So in the tournaments, that would happen, but they had people nearby who could pull the drowning knight out of water. And then I added this to it. The action is extremely taxing, so you suffer a penalty of -2 to your roll each round while swimming in armor. So, there you have it! The most controversial skill in Dungeons and Dragons!